Alright, what is up guys, and welcome back to another war video from a guy who forgets terms all the time. It is season 39, war number 10, I believe, if I remember correctly. So we are into one of the last wars of the season. We're currently undefeated. We're going up against D69, who is having a really good season. They're doing really well. They, I believe, are in second currently. They have one loss to us. And we don't have any losses. So if we lose this war, we would be tied. We would be ahead on an attack bonus still, but we wanted to try to kind of wrap things up if we could. So we wanted to take this war pretty seriously. We ended up royally screwing that up. It was a super tight war. But anyway, so I'm taking all of my fights. It's been a little bit of time since this war, but I believe I took them down after the global. So my fights were not taken until the next day. Taking path 1, both sections. I'm bringing in Mr. Fantastic, Doom, and Fury. I kind of forgot that Mr. Fantastic has the synergy with Dr. Doom where when you heavy, it does an armor break, so he's very safe for this Killmonger. I haven't used that synergy in a very long time, so I guess a decent use for Dr. Doom, I suppose. So hang on, my dog has to go out. All right, I could have edited that out, but you know, it's fun. It's life, a baby and a dog. It's all good. So yeah, the goal here is just to parry heavy, to keep armor breaks on him and get him into the Doom cycle, basically. You could have approached this fight in many different ways. You don't have to do anything in particular. You honestly could have spammed special 2s, special 1s, whatever you really want to do. But if you want to get that Fury buff going on Doom, Special 3 is definitely the way to go, which is what I did. So, pretty straightforward. Killmonger is kind of like a naked sheep without his, or when he's armor broken, so he's not too bad at all. I went ahead and cycled through the Doom cycle twice here, so that I could get him down pretty well while trying to maintain my armor breaks. Although I don't think special 3s probably don't cause a reverb damage, I would assume. I don't know that for sure, but anyway, I wasn't going to find out. So one more special 3 here. As soon as he threw a special 2, thankfully it didn't hit me. And he goes down. Actually, didn't throw that special 3. Anyway, and yeah, these fights were pretty important at this point. I think we were losing. We had 4 kills and they had 5, so we're actually losing. So I really did not want to die. I wanted to make sure of that. This fight I'm going up against Mr. Fantastic, and I was assigned Fury. It's a very safe fight, but I knew it was going to be a little weird, a little wonky going in, because I knew that I'd be triggering masochism between my parries and my 5-hit combos. It would have been better if I would have just reparried into a 5-hit combo, but I didn't do that because my reparrying is just, I feel like it's like 70-30 sometimes, 80-20, and I just, in a war this close, I just never want to risk that. So my goal here in the beginning was to get my tactical charges up, so I was just throwing a bunch of special 1s so that Mr. Fantastic would not evade, because that's the most annoying mechanic that he has, in my opinion, are his evades. So I wanted to just kind of get those out of the way here in the beginning. I know his health's not going down that much, but it's not the end of the world, because I know that once I have enough tactical charges, I can kind of just go ham, and worst case scenario, if I did get to my second life, he would die really fast. But anyway, at some point here, he catches me, I think, which works out really well, because it actually, right there, because it gives me a couple tactical charges. I was having trouble keeping tactical charges. I thought for a second Mr. Fantastic may have been an Avenger, but he's not. So anyway, so now I'm up to 11 or 12 charges, so at this point I can kind of just go ham, I think. And as you can tell, he's back to 100%, which I was a little worried about, but I knew it was going to be okay in the long run. I think I might throw one more special 3. Maybe not. No, looks like I guess I don't. Okay, there we go. So now he's starting to go down, because I can actually kind of chain together some special 1s without gosh, chain together some 5-hit combos without having to throw special ones. I see my charges are still up, so at this point I think I just decided to go for it. I lied. Apparently I don't remember any of this. I want my tactical charges to get high because I'm really worried about that. Oh, perfect. Okay, I see. So he hit me. Okay. So see, that worked out pretty well. I did that all on purpose to get my tactical charges up. So now, finally, I can build up to a special 2. And then just kind of cycle those. And as you can see, it triggered Masochism, but it didn't matter. The stun actually stuck. Finished my 5-hit combo, bait out his special 2 if he wants to cooperate, which he does. And then at this point, I think throw a special 1 to finish it, and he goes down. So, yeah, it was more about just keeping my tactical charges up. I could have finished that fight a lot faster if I don't know, did it multiple different ways, but it worked out. So, and time wasn't an issue for us. I think we were well ahead. Okay, section 2 fights. Next 2, I have it's Anti-Venom, and then I have a King Groot. Anti-Venom I've only ever taken with Mole Man, and taking it with Fury, I was a little worried, but then my battle group leader, who's just very intelligent, don't tell him I said that, I'm going to say intelligent, just knows the game, which might be a sign of intelligence. I don't know, but he assumes Doom all the time, which isn't very intelligent, so I don't know what I'm thinking about him. Anyway, sidetrack. With the, what's it called, the Clintar or something like that debuff, since Fury shrugs, all you want to do is, in the beginning, very heavy, and that debuff on you will fall off, and then you don't have to worry about Anti-Venom healing at all, because if you don't do that, he's going to heal like crazy and go unblockable for basically the whole fight. Which I was trying to think about Mole Man. I feel like Mole Man should have shrugged that debuff, but I guess maybe not. Mole Man, I love Mole Man, he's awesome. Anyway, so as you can see, I went ahead and shrugged that buff, so now I really have nothing to worry about. I can kind of just go ham, throw my special 2s. I've got a second life, worst case scenario. I did not get the stun there, but that's okay. At some point here, that debuff comes back, so I go ahead and throw a heavy to knock it off. He didn't get too many regens there, thankfully, and at this point, it's just a race to the special 2 and then to finish him off. So he's got 6 of the charges for the regen to go unblockable, but he never did, so fight was super easy. Makes me wonder why I wasn't assigned Fury before. I think someone's trying to get me killed. No names mentioned, IP. Okay, now we have this King Groot, and once again a very straightforward fight. Buffet over time, which you really only have to worry about with Doom when you throw your special 3, but if you dex before you do that, that will be nullified instead, and then you'll keep your Fury buff. So don't do what I did. I forgot to do that, but it's okay because Doom just completely creams King Groot. So what you want to do is you want to get his Fury buffs to go away in the beginning by either trying to parry him or by nullifying them, or putting your shocks on them. And there's all sorts of different ways. Once they're off, it just becomes a very straightforward parry heavy Doom cycle fight. Get hit in the face. That's fun. You got to do something for the views sometimes. You got to make sure people are engaged, acting like like you're not invincible. No, I totally did not mean to get hit in the face. Anyway, what we got here? So we're already almost to our special 3. There's a special 1. No big deal. See, at this point, I should have dexed to get buffet triggered, but I didn't. But not the end of the world. The special 3 still does a lot of damage, class advantage, all that kind of good stuff. And then we'll just go through a Doom cycle here. As you all know, I throw my special 1 there, power steal him, and then I think I do go to another special 3. I don't think I did a special 2, no. And he is so nice just to throw his special 1, which works out, even though a special 2 is pretty easy to dex if I needed to. We do another Doom cycle, which I believe I forgot to dex before I did it, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. Just makes the fight just a hair longer. And now we go for another Doom cycle here, and I can't remember if I think I throw a special 2 here to end it, I believe. Wow, it's like I'm inside my own head. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for me for this war. It was very, very, very close. We came down to the end. It was 5-5, and we ended up winning on time. So That was about as close of a war as you can get, as close of a war as we want to get. So D69 played a very good war. They've had a great season. They've done great. So a lot of kudos to them. A lot of compliments to them. They're having a fantastic season. At this point in the season, I am deathless, which is great. You never want to die when you first join GT40. And I think that's about it. So we have 2 more wars. We just are in the middle of one right now. I'm going to make a video for later. So it's almost to the end of the season. It's been a great season. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day and a great week.